Wildfires in Newfoundland and Labrador and Nova Scotia have now forced hundreds of people to evacuate their homes, with more on high alert this morning. The premiers of both provinces have both issued strict fire bans, urging people stay out of the woods and undesignated areas.
It is nuts. The province is on fire, and we only have so many.
We're telling Nova Scotians, stay out of the woods. We are restricting travel and activities that really aren't necessary.
So for the latest on the fires in Newfoundland and Labrador, we're joined this morning by Premier John Hogan. Welcome to your morning. Good to speak with you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
So let's start with the very latest. What is the current situation as of this morning in Newfoundland and Labrador?
Yeah, so we haven't gotten our update about what's happened overnight, but as of last night, we do have 3 out of control serious wildfires here on the island in Newfoundland, 2 on the Avalon Peninsula, which fortunately are about 50 kilometers apart, so the water bombers and the air assets and the resources can attack both those fires sort of at the same time. And we do have another fire burning in central Newfoundland. For people who know Newfoundland, it's about 30, 40 kilometers down the highway from Bishop Falls on the Bay d'Espoir Highway. So very serious fires, of course. One of the fires on the Avalon is about 1,400 hectares. The one in Central is about 200, 250, and the one in what we're calling the Holyrood area has been under control, but certainly worrisome. That's about 22 hectares. So, the air assets are certainly flying around this morning to get a better update on what happened overnight. It's safe to say, of course, that they are still out of control. There's a tremendous amount of smoke, and the pilots and the firefighters on the ground are just doing amazing work. Obviously, very, very dangerous situation. They have managed to, to the extent possible, fight these things and suppress them and try and keep them out of communities. And they've done a great job of that so far. So we'll see what the update is later this morning.
Premier, watching you yesterday in that press conference, I would say it's fair to describe it. You were beyond frustrated. I would say that you were straight up angry. How are you feeling this morning, and what do you think it's going to take to get this message through?
Hopefully the comments yesterday would get the message through. In Newfoundland and Labrador, of course, it is a bit of a tradition of ours, part of our culture. We have bonfires on the beach, we have campfires, we like to spend time in the woods. But I think we need to, as a province and as a people, step back this summer and make sure we focus on the safety of our communities right now. I mean, obviously, people may not be intentionally setting fires, which unintentional consequences can't happen of our actions. So we need to just make sure that we prioritize the fact that Newfoundland, the island this summer, is a tinderbox. It's incredibly dry. It's conditions like we've never seen before. We just need to be safe. So implementing a province-wide fire ban for up until September was the right thing to do. We are looking at increasing fines for people that break the fire ban and increasing it by substantial amounts. And we want people to get the message. I know Newfoundlanders and Labradorians look out for each other. I can see it every day. And especially when I visited one of the evacuation sites a couple times this week, there's people from all over who are there to help. So, everybody's hearts are in the right place, but let's just make sure we're safe and look after each other.
What are some of the most pressing challenges that you're looking at in the next coming days?
Of course, resources on the ground is always a challenge. We need to make sure that we allocate our resources appropriately. And when you have fires popping up in various parts of the island, decisions need to be made about where we're allocating those resources. Thankfully, we've had help from other provinces. New Brunswick has sent 4 air assets over the last couple of days that have certainly helped. Definitely helped yesterday on the central fires. That's exactly why we need to make sure that we don't have other wildfires pop up, because there is a limited amount of resources, not only in this province, but in this country. The country is on fire from coast to coast to coast. We can talk about Vancouver Island all the way to the east coast of Newfoundland and Labrador. So resources do become thinner, and we need to make sure that fires are at a minimum so we can use the resources appropriately.
Premier Hogan, I want to thank you for joining us this morning. I think it's your first time here on your morning, so I wish it was under better circumstances, but we appreciate you coming on today.
Appreciate the time. Stay safe, and thanks again to the volunteers and the firefighters. Your work certainly doesn't go unnoticed.
Thanks, Premier Hogan.
Thank you.
If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.